Hi everyone, welcome to the LisaBug Fitness and Yoga Assessment Series. Today I have the self-administered 3-minute step test. This is a recovery heart rate assessment, so it's going to show how quickly your recovery heart rate is or how quickly it returns down towards its resting rate after having worked for 3 minutes. This 3-minute step test is on the YMCA assessment battery, but it's done on a 12-inch bench. Most of us at home don't have something that's 12 inches high that we can step up and down on. So what I want you to do is use whatever you have at home. You won't be able to compare your results to the norms, but you'll be able to find a result and then compare that when we retest 6 months down the road. So I'm going to demonstrate this assessment using a regular 4-inch step bench, but what you probably have at home is a regular stair, something in your house and a threshold of your home where you can safely step up and down on a stair, which is roughly 7 inches usually in height on a stair step. So find what you're going to use to step up and down on. We want to be completely relaxed when we do this assessment. So there's no warm up. We don't want to jog in place or get our heart rate up. You come into this assessment with your heart rate down towards its active resting rate. We have a metronome with this step test, which we also used for our push-up test. So you can get an app for your phone that's a metronome app. You want to set the metronome at 96 beats a minute. This is going to give you a cadence to step up and down. If for some reason the 96 beats per minute is too fast for you to comfortably do this assessment, find a rate that works for you, but jot it down so that when you reassess down the road, I want you to duplicate this assessment exactly the same way that you did it for yourself. So when you're stepping up and down on the bench or on your stair step, make sure that your heels are not hanging off the bottom of the step when you're stepping up and down. So you want to stand tall, look straight ahead, and step your entire foot up on the step, then the other foot, then down and down. It doesn't matter which leg you lead with. It can be your strong dominant leg. You can keep that leg going the whole 3 minutes, but we step up, up, down, down at that 96 beats a minute cadence. You are going to set a stopwatch or have someone help you administer this assessment so that you step for exactly 3 minutes. When you're finished with the assessment at the 3-minute mark, you can quickly shut off your metronome, have a seat in a chair as quickly as you can, and then you are going to find your pulse either at the carotid artery at your neck, at the radial artery at your wrist, and you want to count for 60 seconds. So have a clock, have a stopwatch close, have someone help you time so that you take your pulse for a minute. It's not an accurate reading just to look at your pulse on your watch, on your Fitbit, or on your iPhone watch, your Apple Watch, because what we want to do is count the beats starting at the beginning of that minute all the way down through 60 seconds, because what's happening is your heart rate is beating really quickly at the beginning of that minute, recovery minute, and then it starts to slow. And we want to count the number of beats so that we can see how quickly our heart rate returns back to our resting rate. And then that's the number that you take for the assessment. So I'm going to perform it here. I'm not going to count the exact full 3 minutes, but I'm going to show you what this assessment would look like in a shortened version. So I'll have my step bench ready. I'll have my chair that I can sit down in. I'm feeling comfortable that I can find my heart rate quickly at my carotid artery or my radial artery, and then I'm ready to go to start the assessment. So I'm going to start my timer here, or start my metronome, which again I have at 96 beats a minute. I'm going to bring it close here so that you can hear that clicking sound. So I'm finding a beat. I'm going to set my watch timer for the 3 minutes, and I can have it alert me when it's done. So I'm getting ready to start. I hear the beat, up, up, down, down. minute mark. I feel my watch beeping. I've done the 3 minutes. I'm going to sit as quickly as I can. I want to have the metronome close so you can shut it off. You want to start your heart rate within 5 seconds. Find your heart rate, and we count for a full 60 seconds. When you hit 60 seconds, you have a total number of beats during that 60 seconds, and you will write that down. So in the 3 minutes that we're stepping, our heart rate peaks to a certain degree. We sit quickly so that we can get it started when it's up at its peak, and then we take it for a full minute so we can get that heart rate recovery number. How quickly does your heart rate respond to recovery? And then if we have a result that's not maybe as good as what we'd like to, the lower the number, the better, then we work more on cardiovascular interval training, spiking our heart rate up, slowing down, spiking up and slowing down. And that's going to help us to train that heart rate recovery. So those of you that take my LisaBug classes, let me know if you have questions. Later on, I'll be posting the norms on this video in the notes, and I can also send that to you online. So let me know if you have any questions. We'll be repeating this assessment 6 months down the road and see how much we have improved. Thanks, everybody. Take care. I'll see you next time.